Don't say anything embarrassing.
No.
What's happening?
So just
Something
go back
embarrassing.
2 minutes.
Okay.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh man, it's so it's funny how a week will go by and I'm like, oh, I'm so ready for this, and then all of a sudden it gets here and like the first
Every
just like
somewhere.
5 minutes is like, nope, I can't think of anything and how this works.
Yep, that is. I feel like that's like the definition of DMing. I'm so ready.
Yeah.
I'm so ready. I'm not ready for this. I'm not
I'm
ready.
not ready at all. Sweet. Yeah. Hi, everybody. We're Naked Roll Rats. We're going to play some Dungeons & Dragons 2024 for you. Realized we didn't do intros last time. Do you guys want to do intros? Do you guys care?
Yeah, I think doing intros is great.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sure,
I'm
yeah,
Ethan.
why not?
I'm playing Isaac Crow, the transmutation wizard.
Wait a second.
Hi, I'm Tam. I'm the Dungeon Master.
I'm the music you're hearing in the background.
I am D&D.
I am the battle
What?
map.
Dude, I'm such a big fan.
I am John Dungeons and Dragons.
Man,
Human
what a
fighter,
cool
of
middle
course.
name. I mean, the fact that you had dragons as the last name anyway, like that just
Yeah.
is great to
Yeah.
start with. So like, I mean, Dungeon is kind of a weird middle name, but like, you can
Where's
roll with
the
it.
and? Can
No,
we shut
no,
up the
it's
and
and.
as a middle
It's-
name as well?
It's Ann, A-N-N.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like
Dungeon Ann.
John Dungeons and Dragons is just absolutely a human fighter, just by default.
Oh, he is going to run through at some point in this game. Just
Oh no!
there's gonna be a Tarrasque in the background, and you guys are just gonna see John Dungeons and Dragons just booking it.
Dude, that
Don't
does
worry, I
make
got it.
next time we do a one shot, it makes me want to do a Dragonborn that's just named Dungeon.
Yeah. Man, we have
My
so
name is
many ideas.
Dungeon, and I'm a dragon. Boy.
Absolute
then you-
cinema.
And then you have a deep dwarf named Dragon. Oh, man, okay,
Dungeon
cool. No-
and dragon. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, whew, nerves are going away. Man, I don't.
We give
here's
ourselves a full half hour to get this out of our
I
system, and
know.
it never
The-
lasts.
Yeah.
the problem is I know what's coming up in this session, meaning I have to describe items to you guys, and I have to describe your loot, and that means a lot of work on my part. So-
Oh,
Wait,
About
okay,
all
hey,
the
hey,
shit
hey,
we
hey.
brought up.
Yeah, I just heard loot. Let's get this rolling. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's go. Let's get playing. I want to play.
Last time. in
Wait,
Speaking of Cardinals-
We actually
what?
didn't do intros. We didn't actually do intros.
Did we not? Basically, everyone said a name.
I feel like I should remind us.
Hi,
Fuck it.
I'm Tam. I'm your guys' DM. I go
Roll
by
back.
she, her.
Hi everyone, I'm Ethan. I'm playing Isaac Crow. Both of us are he, him.
Hello, I'm Tony. I go by he, him, and I'm playing Sylvie Helzana, the Valor Bard that goes by she, her.
Hello everyone, I'm Finch, go by she, they. I'm playing Captain Ruby Levetas, who is a Tabaxi Fathomless Walk multi-crossed into a rogue.
hi. I'm Taylor. I'm playing Benjamin Chrysanthos, the Rune Knight fighter. Both of us go by he, him.
Hi, I'm Jaden, and I will be playing Oleander Rostar, your What Elf Circle of Dreams druid, and both of us go by he, they.
Beautiful. The only problem that I have with intros is, again, I think we're gonna get better at them every time we do them, and they always feel woof. Sometimes it's smooth as butter, and then other times it's like, do we remember what we're doing? But that's what dice are for, to tell us what we're doing.
True.
So last time, we didn't miss anything, right? Yes. Okay, cool. The last time that you guys were here, you had all finished fighting a beholder anglerfish themed creature, and had continued to dive into the depths of this lovely crevasse that you guys have all found yourselves in. As you sank lower and lower, you found a very tended garden of sorrow kelp down here amongst the sorrow kelp, all covering various mounds of treasure, with some spellcasting from your wizard friend. You were able to collect the Black Spot Gauntlet relatively easily, so congratulations. Upon succeeding in that mission, your new druid friend Ollie rushed off to collect a different item amongst the sorrow kelp, and was able to attain a sorrow kelp sword that apparently Ollie was seeking after. After a trial of wits and wills and genuine power of ability, with some assistance from Sylvie as the last wave of sorrow hit you, you were able to achieve this weapon that your beloved mentor had failed in being able to retrieve. Upon rising out of the depths, you guys got stuck a little bit for just a second in a spot where you didn't move. I'm so happy that worked twice. And as I have thoughts to say about that, Tony. We'll save that for later. And as you all were able to collect the treasure that you had, there was some other additional pillaging of treasure down amongst the water. However, unseen servants can't lift the most, and so you were able to collect some trinkets, but not necessarily potentially some of the bigger items that were down there. And as you all came to the surface and were about to board back onto your boat of the Catfish with your newly attained gauntlet, there stood Volish, waiting on the docks of your ships, waiting to talk with you. And that is where we are going to begin. What would you all like to do as you were doggy paddling in water?
Okay. Real quick, just point of order real quick. When we were in there and we grabbed that gauntlet, we put it in the bag, right? The bag of holding?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I
There's
thought I
there's
tied
a
it
couple.
around myself.
Yeah, because you didn't want to open the bag first. So Isaac had the gauntlet still on. I think you would put the other stuff into the bag, but at least the gauntlet was tied to Isaac.
As we're swimming to the boat, I'm gonna message. I'm gonna start to kind of get everyone's opinion, but I'm gonna start messaging Isaac first and just go. Do we want to say that we were getting close but needed to come up for rest? It's very deep and dangerous, and try to recover ourselves, because I don't think we want to tell them that we have it. Not yet, at least, right?
Isaac will respond, just make something up, no way we can let him have it.
Okay. And then I'm going to relay that message to Ruby as we're swimming through, just trying to
Okay.
go under and just be like, so I think we need to lie as much as we can. I don't mind lying, so I'm decent at it. I don't know how good at it you are. I'm better at talking to people. I'm not as good at lying. It's not
I'm
my
pretty
specialty.
damn good at lying. Don't worry.
Okay. But yes, let's shoot for that. Try our best. I don't think we really need to give them this just yet.
Right. Then Ruby's probably just going to start speaking then at that point, just like, oh, hello! What can we do for you?
Volish just kind of stands on the side and waves and goes, "It's just checking on progress. How's it going?"
God, wish I could tell you there was much progress. We keep going down, and no matter how far we go down, it just seems to keep going. I mean, we've taken breaks, but we had to come back up for air at some point. Like, I don't understand how it's so deep.
Well, I mean, don't be. I mean, we've had a little bit of progress, and I kind of like gestured.
Volish has his like eyes like trained on like the two chests that
Yeah,
you guys
exactly.
have.
That's what I was
Yeah.
like. Yes, we have made
we did-
progress.
Yes, we did find these, but I mean, in regards to the black spot, like, honestly, I don't understand. How is it so deep? I don't understand it. It must have been going for at least, what, an hour?
Volish just kind of chuckles at that and goes, "Well, come aboard. We'll discuss. Show me your progress. And if there's anything I could do to help, I'm happy to do so."
Oh, well, of course. I mean, if you're offering. Everyone want to take a break?
Break time.
Are we still wading in water? Because if so, I'm gonna be like,
For
Yeah,
sure. None of you said we are on the boat yet.
yeah. So exactly, I will be like, yes, I would really like to. Please stop swimming.
What? I thought you were the one who kept saying just keep swimming. Anyway.
Yes, I was trying to motivate myself because I don't want to.
Your crew like tosses down ropes and helps like to tie off the chests, start heaving those up, and there's a rope ladder also tossed out to you. Your lovely pseudo captain first mate, whatever his job is, looks a little bit ticked that Volish is on deck right now, but he is doing his job.
When we get up there, do we see their ship anywhere?
Nope.
How the fuck did they get here? They just walk on the water?
Hey, Volish, how did you get here?
And he goes, I mean, and he like kind of like wiggles his fingers and like sticks it through the side of the boat.
That is disturbing.
He
That's
goes,
really fancy.
Those are very cool.
I mean, magic is magic, isn't it?
I suppose. I mean, I also have some creepy magic myself, but I tend to keep that a bit more locked up.
So wait, he just stuck his hand through the boat?
And like as he did so, like there's that weird like ripple of like illusionary magic. Like this does not seem like he is actually here.
Okay.
Projection.
Gotcha.
Oh, projection. Something I'm very well aware of.
Very good at it as well.
It's just a shadow puppet. He's actually like over on like the shore, just like doing a really like intricate.
I'm gonna be
Chinese
honest.
shadow puppet.
I'm gonna be
sorry
honest.
to push
I'd be
the
more
illusion.
impressed.
Yeah.
That takes a higher dexterity check than I am capable of,
Yeah.
so I'm sorry.
Speaking of weird magic shit, before everybody gets up on the boat, Ollie will, I would assume, have dropped Giant Seahorse as we breached.
For sure.
And I will use my last 3rd level spell slot to give myself back a wild shape and then immediately use it to turn into a ferret and hide on somebody.
Okay. Due to the fact that the black spot was tied to Isaac, can I get a sleight of hand check from Isaac and Ruby? You're the one that has the bag, is that correct? Or not Ruby, Sylvie.
Yeah. What did I need to do?
Can I get a sleight of hand check between the two of you just to see how stealthily you can get this into the bag? And then Ruby, can I get a deception check from you?
Of course you can. 30-20.
Yeah, for sure.
I took expertise in deception for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but still. How dare I make you guys roll the stuff that you're good at?
Right.
A
Oh, how
lesson
could
I
you?
learned. A
Everyone
lesson
hates
I
them,
learned
though.
every session.
Don't worry, there are plenty of strength checks for Ruby later.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so you guys get on the boat. Damon kind of helps like get everything. Your crew starts to like help get the chests off. Ball also kind of starts to help like facilitate getting the at least getting the treasure like away from the edge and stuff. Part of the crew starts to like sort it. And again, this is all your crew that is doing this. It does not seem like any of Volish's people are on the boat for this. They kind of start to take at least stock of like, is there anything that like needs to be tossed out? And at one point, like you see a crab just like fly over the boat, and stuff like that. It's like they've done this a time or two.
Is-
Boomer, no!
Is Volish just is his figure moving or just standing there?
He's moving, but it's like it seems very bound. Like it doesn't seem like he would have free reign of your guys' boat.
I'm just straight like hands on hip, like with my elbows like way out, just like head tilted, just like following him and just looking at him, being like, "What is this?"
He very much so looks at you and goes, "I'm terribly sorry. I don't know if we have met more than..." And then he kind of like thinks, he goes, "Wait, no, you were there with..." And like points at Isaac and goes, "Oh, the red trading. Yes, you."
I just go,
What-
"Nuh-uh."
What is wrong with you?
I just go, "Nuh-uh."
Okay. And just looks extremely put off.
I'm just like, as soon as it turns around, I just kind of poke it.
Okay, it like your finger goes through it like a ghost. It's Casper, like.
Perfect.
I have become incorporeal.
So we obviously are making progress here. Is there anything else that you need help with, or?
I mean, you have all just been gone for a decent amount of time, so I just wanted to see if there was any progress, if any lives were lost, if you needed any aid in attaining your goal, and just to remind the deal that has been made.
10-4, roger that. Completely understand.
His eyes narrow at you, Sylvie, and just like looks over at Isaac and goes,
I was like, do I need to make a deception check?
for ooh, technically yes, based off of what you just said. Yes.
14. I almost look confident that I know what he means.
Okay. He again just kind of gives you this look like, what are you? Like, what are you doing? Like, you were standing too close. You're being a little weird. Like, that's the vibe that you get from him as he's like trying to like check you out.
'Cause that is the vibe that I give.
Yeah, 1000%. 2 feet too close is what we call that, and it's great. And he goes, well, I'll check in later. If you find yourself continuing to swim and getting nowhere, and he kind of pauses, and you see him like for a second almost like give you the answer, and then he goes, maybe try harder, and then blips and the illusion is gone.
Oh, that was eventful.
I just go, I think that guy's a spellcaster.
What? No way.
No.
Oh wait, you know him.
Maybe. Hey, look, man. I'm not
What's
gonna
he-
tell you what he is.
No, you got to. I need to know. What is he?
What are you, some kind of cop?
What are you, Mouse guy?
Yeah, sort of.
I mean, compared to everyone else here, I think we're more like cops than we're not.
I think we need to know what side we're on going forward.
Obviously, against the evil guys. Are we on the same page here?
Everybody, stop talking. I don't have it in me to do it, but we need to make sure that we're not being listened to. If he's a
Fair.
strong enough mage that he can project his person onto this boat, we need to make sure that we don't have any crying ears, as it were.
Isaac, you have a spell for that, don't you?
We'll begin to ritually cast detect magic.
Okay.
I can cast it now. I think I hadn't cast it with my racial trait thing, just so it's like
Correct.
fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You went to, but it was already
Yeah, I was already
like,
being
it was already
caught.
taken care of. So yeah, either Ben or Isaac could cast it.
I think technically I had it, but I have to ritual cast it.
Right.
Yeah, I can cast it like right now, like
Yeah,
just
exactly.
off bat. I'd like to take from me the person who
Okay.
would be immediate.
Yeah, for sure. Immediately, no. There are a couple things in the treasure, but as far as like anything scrying or anything like that, does not seem to be the case.
Mhm.
And same to you, Isaac. After you ritually cast this, 10 minutes later, same thing.
Yeah.
You see what Ben would see, as well.
Sylvie, I'd like the black spot back now, please.
I just toss him the whole bag of holding.
Okay.
I'll take the black spot out once again.
Okay. You had previously cast detect magic on this, and you had cast identify as well to make sure that that was the item that you had. I worked on this a little bit, so I will share that here. But biggest thing you need to know is you can cast Animate Dead without expending a spell slot or material components. You may instead create undead once per week. Undead raised this way remain under your control until destroyed. You may control up to 4 at a time when raised in this particular way. The numbers that I told you previously of you are able to control 1,000 spirits or 1,000 undead or 500 marked ones, that specifically comes from the black spot curse. And your there's no limit to that number, or that doesn't interfere with the control limit that you have that you raise with the undead. But that is if they die while they're marked. So your undead army has to have all been marked by you in order to be in that massive field. So it can get a little scary that way. Also shocking, it's cursed. So
What?
at dawn each day you take 1d6 necrotic damage as the gauntlet feeds on your life. Whenever you use the gauntlet's magic, your max hit points is reduced by 1. This reduction lasts until you long rest. If your max hit points ever hit 0, you die and are raised as a black spot white under the gauntlet's control as well. So you belong to the next owner of the black spot. So there may already be undead in this gauntlet waiting for you to use.
Was this based off of another item?
Ironically, no.
Okay, this
It was-
completely reminds me of an item that killed one of my old characters in another campaign.
Well, it was
Oh, that's
funny
rewarding.
because like the longer I was like working on this, I was like, man, this happens to have a real hard Vecna flavor to it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I liked the fact that like your army, like you can either control them while they're alive, or are they better to you dead, and like play with the numbers that way. It is sentient. There are voices that will come from said gauntlet.
Ooh. Yay, finally. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, another talking item.
Listen, all I could hear was "arise."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Um,
Yes.
It can be destroyed, but it has to be
Oh.
thrown into the maw of a kraken during a storm, while at least one marked soul still lives. So, if
That's not
you've
too hard.
killed all of your army, that's no good to you. Like you can't just chuck the gauntlet in. The kraken will bestow it on somebody else.
Oh, so it's not even like well, you failed, you can try again. No, it's the Kraken took it from you, and now it's gonna go
And
give it
then
some other.
because you have failed, like if it is on your person and you try to chuck it off, you then become a right, and because you have succumbed to
Gotcha.
the gauntlet. But if you just have the gauntlet and you chuck it, that's different. So maybe don't make promises to this scary thing if you don't want it.
Makes sense.
But yes, you
Cool.
do take a look at the gauntlet again, Isaac, and it still gives you that feeling of this is the correct item.
Alright, so are we sure there's no one listening to us right now?
Yeah. I
Right,
checked,
then,
and then he checked.
Just to be clear, I am against the Pirates King, and I am against people who work for him.
Mm-hmm. Are you against the Black Talon as well?
Oh, absolutely, they're fucking evil. Hello?
Okay.
And against slavery, that's like their main thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this also gives them access to creating a undead army.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so what we're going to do is not to let anyone know that we have this, especially anyone from the Black Talon.
I don't think that's gonna work. I don't.
You don't?
How long do we sit here? Is what I'm saying. You know.
It just depends. I believe some of you all still have business on the island. I mean, we can go and try and find a kraken, I guess.
I mean, I'm just saying also, I mean, could always just, the Black Talons.
I'm not against that, but I don't know if we have the strength for it.
But you're very strong.
Yes, and you're also very strong, and yet we are still injured from that fight we just had. We also don't know how many people they have. It doesn't matter if they're all as strong as 10 men if they have 100 each of us.
Oh, Ben, how many people do they have?
A lot.
Do you want on scale of pain or how many people actually there are?
Honestly,
Because I'm not really sure how many people there actually are. I know how many people hit me. And that's a lot too. So there are a lot of Black Talon, yes.
Right. Do you think there'd be any, say, I don't know, any governmental powers out there that would like to take this place down?
I mean, I'm sure they exist somewhere.
Okay, let's focus on our goal. The Pirates King, as much as he sucked, did say he thought the Black Spot could help with our goal, which is to free Sauna.
I mean, he did say if we find it, we could keep it, right?
I think so.
Yes, the
Yes, he
Pirate
did.
King is not looking for it.
And we know why the Black Talon are looking for it.
Right.
Yes.
So,
if we can say, I don't know, free Sona in some way using this or bargaining it, making sure it doesn't get in the hands of the Black Talons, then suddenly the seas are open to be traversed, which means a lot more people are able to go and, I don't know, come beat the shit out of the Pirate King.
I suppose, but what's our short-term goal? What are we gonna do? What he's gonna come back and he's gonna go, "Hey, you got it, or you
Right
don't,"
now,
and then
I
he's
think,
might
right now,
send people here.
true. I think right now we all need to take a break and get some rest, and I believe, do any of you have business on the island? Isaac, I know you think, I think you do, right?
Not particularly, no. My business
Anyone
lies
else?
south.
I mean, I'm here because I have to free the slaves.
I mean, we could do that before we leave.
That would be very good. Yes, yes. I think that is good.
Now, here comes the hard part. How do we actually have a plan around that? How many slaves are on this island? Where are they being kept? How many people are keeping watch? What's the best escape route? How do we get all these people free without any of them being hurt? These are all things we have to consider.
Also, not all of them are Mataro. I'm trying to get the Mataro off of here. I can't free everyone.
I don't like the idea of leaving anyone behind.
I don't think we're gonna have much of an option if we free them. How else? I mean, how are they going to get away?
Let's say we prioritize the Mataro and hopefully we don't get caught. After that, I say we sail south, where I know I also have business, mainly with the god, Vision. There's someone who is currently chained at the bottom of the ocean that I need to go rescue. And with Vision's help, we can probably get a pretty good plan going. He is the god of wisdom and everything, you know. Was it answers? One of them. Knowledge. I think it was knowledge. One of those three.
Really should have been Vision, the god of vision.
Yeah. There's a reason why his eyes are so big.
So does that sound like a plan to everyone? Do we do the rescuing of the slaves and then we head south to take care of Fizzan's thing and also what Isaac has planned?
Sure, whatever you want to do. I just am worried about right now because this is what the issue is that I'm presenting to you. It's
Yes.
we're stuck because we have to either say we don't have the black spot and we failed, or we do have the black spot and then we go back. If we go back, we then have to face them in person to say, hey, we don't have it or we do have it. That's what I'm saying is what happens then? Are we going full against the Black Talon at that point? Are we trying to curb around them? That's my question.
How about we play them against each other? I mean, the Black Talon wants the black spot. But the Pirate King, well, he told us to go get it, but they don't know that he told us we can keep it. What if we play them against each other? Make each other think the other has it? Why would they tell the truth to each other if they both want it, right?
It's politics at this point. It would be because the Black Talon, I believe, are bigger than the Pirate King's forces. So we could band with the Pirate King. I'm very happy to. But that's exactly that's my issue. Is that you'll have an issue with this.
I'm not saying we band with either of them. I'm saying we turn them against each other by muddying the waters.
I agree, but we have to work with someone bad to do it. That's my only.
I think at first we seem like we're siding with the Black Talon. We tell them we can't find it, and that maybe the Pirate King was lying about his location. And I think we know someone who at least has a pretty good relationship with the Black Talon. Cough, cough, Isaac.
I wouldn't say our relationship is good by any means.
Well, you have more of a connection to them than any of us.
Yeah, you seem to be very chummy with him.
Listen, I understand we want to do things here, but I think we also need to accept our limitations. Do we really think we can do all this? This seems
I
lofty.
think what we could do, I don't like the idea of this, but Sylvie, if you're okay with leaving the island for however long it takes to get Vizen, his friend, back, we can then ask Vizen the best way to free the slaves. That's putting a lot of faith in a god that's I don't think you've actually met. And I understand that might be hard, but after knowing the person, with God, I think that might be our best bet.
It leaves a sour taste in the mouth, but I think he's right. I think if we step foot back on the island, we are immediately going to be in and over our heads.
Listen.
And if they ever ask why we left the island, I can tell them, I went to talk to Vizen. Who else would know where the black spot is, if not him? Right?
This is going to be very painful for me. How important is getting this black spot out of here? Would you say that it is...
Sylvie, if we don't get this black spot away from the Black Talon, it's not only the Mataro that have already been captured that are going to be slaves. Anyone who doesn't side with the Black Talon are going to be slaves.
I do mean they did give us the deal of the return it after a single day, but what you can do with it in a single day is to the imagination of the user. Though it was promised to be returned, and from what it seems like, if he's really trying to hammer home that, oh, I'm gonna do my end, like you do yours, I am unsure if he'll really stick to it, but if we really want to wing it, we could do that as well.
Would you be willing to leave your ship?
Now,
how do you suppose we get to where we need to go without our ship?
I had procured a few different ways of getting my people out of here. I was planning on doing small little espionage raids where I steal a few of them and get a few of them out at a time. But I could get all of us, the crew and everyone here, out of here right now.
And then what? Ghost ship?
Now wait a moment.
We could
What
sink
if-
the ship?
I mean, we have the room for the slaves, right? What if... who says we have to immediately answer as soon as our ship docks? What if we just simply come aboard before the ship... We're going to shore, before the ship even gets there? We can all swim. What if the people who are stealthy go in there first, free the slaves, and as soon as the ship docks, get the slaves on, and we leave?
I'm terribly sorry. Us coming back is for them to be as on watch as they can to make sure that they have the black spot from us from coming back. So even if we're in the distance, they're staring us down like eagles trying to find us.
Counterpoint, what if we make a distraction? They don't know that
I
they're
don't
coming back
like hit and
today.
runs. This is far too scary than a stern way out and us sinking this ship that I personally have no attachment to. I'm sorry.
Hypothetically, what if... Sorry, very quickly. Hypothetically, what if some people went over to make a distraction? There's no reason to say they're expecting us back today. In fact, from the progress update we gave them, I don't think they're expecting us back today. If we can cause some kind of distraction and get the slaves out that way, It could work.
Unfortunately, if I get the slaves out, I can't get you all out safely. I can only get a handful of people. I have enough to get you and the crew and them. If it's that important to the world, I would be okay with this. But you do see that Sylvia is like very upset
Yeah.
with this idea. But if we do go, we're Isaac, I know you're the one that's usually in charge of keeping up with the treasure, right? Would you have enough money to procure another ship? I mean, this is the safest way I could. I mean, we wouldn't have to fight anybody. We could leave right now.
I hate to say it, but this is probably a good plan. If
Suppose it's
sacrificing
what kind of ship we're looking for, but
if sacrificing this ship means saving all the Mataru who are currently enslaved, I think it's a small price to pay. If we can procure another ship.
I mean, I can come back eventually and free them.
There may just be another chance to do that. If we leave with the black spot and they catch on, I think they know that time is limited. I mean, for all they know, we could use it to create an entire army to raid the island, and we'd have every reason to do so. So if we want to get the slaves out, we have to do it now. At least the Mataru.
I mean, why don't...
And I mean, just quick point of order, because so much has happened over the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
The majority of the Mataru that we know of are down in the triangles. So you could sail down there if you wanted to go on that kind of rescue mission. You don't necessarily have to go back to the rat's nest, depending on where you guys are wanting to go. Sure, there's probably some black talons down there, but like it's not like you're walking back into
We're not back.
the
We're walking
rat's
back
nest.
into the headquarters. Yeah.
Right, yeah, and that sort of thing. So there's that option as well. There's the option of going with Sylvie's plan. You also know that there is a deal going on at the triangles in a couple days involving whoever is doppelgangering Isaac.
I feel like
And
we
that
should get
name.
out of there before that. Yeah, we should get out
And
of this
so-
island before that happens.
So just as a brief refresher on what else is happening on the island.
Right, I
mean-
forgot about the rest of it.
The other option is we say we need assistance and we see if we can buy a few of the Mataru from the triangle. And depending on how much they cost, we could grab a handful of them. Real quick, how many crew do we have on this ship? Because I need to know exact
Yeah.
numbers.
There are because it's D&D and we don't actually play by the ship has to operate with X amount of crew. You know of at least 4. That let's see, because you have Captain Damon, you have Maris, you have your navigator, and you have the cleric. So there's at least 4 that you have like interacted with and everything, to the point that I will say, bam, you have 4 crew for hired for you. There may have been other crew out and about, but for numbers purposes, we will go with 4.
Okay.
In addition to all of you.
So 4 plus us, so that puts us at what, 10 people?
Ball, while you guys are discussing this, and Sylvie, as you are saying that like, hey, are you looking to leave? Ball kind of goes, I don't know if I can. I have work here to do. So if all of you need to go, I'm happy to be a scapegoat, because actually getting in with the Black Talons probably would not be the worst thing for me. So someone has to, they've already offered me work. If I can go under that guise, if it means getting other people out, then you do that.
Not again, damn it.
Also, wow, that's so many words you've said. I've never heard you say so many.
I've been saving them.
Oh, for this moment? like a,
Yes.
like a
Oh,
little
it's like a
piggy
singing
bank.
stone, but you like carry over the words. I get it.
Yes.
He's got rollover minutes.
Yeah. My name,
Using
his middle name is
extra
Herb.
right now.
Okay,
We'll
so
kind of like whisper to Isaac, just like, I guess that means it's just you and me now, back from the original group. Yay! Like thumbs up.
I'm just gonna glare at you a little bit at that. You realize Arista died in a violent, brutal fashion, right?
Of course I realize that. Why do you think I'm trying to get something together to take down the Pirate King?
I don't think throwing ourselves on the fire with her is a good idea either.
I don't think taking down the Pirate King is a good idea either.
You might not. Look, I'm going to be totally honest. I ain't going to free my lady. She might have fucked me over. I don't know. She hasn't talked to me since. But I'm still going to do it regardless, because I made a promise. Because I know it's the right thing to do. You
Also-
all are completely free to not want to partake in that. All of you.
Oh no, I'm completely willing to come back here and burn this whole place down, free your lady, and free my people. That's completely something that I would really enjoy doing. But at this moment, if this black spot is that important to the world, it's very selfish of me to put my needs above something that is that important. So we could right now leave, or we could try to go down to the triangles, say that we're looking for some more assistance. This job is very tedious and we are looking for more help.
Oh yes, we could just make it seem like we're just, getting a lot of bodies and just shoving them down the big dark hole, see what sticks.
I mean, there's definitely an option. The safer bet right now is we hit this and we leave. Other option is we try that.
Yes.
Well, why don't we use Ball's escape as a distraction? We say, oh, we need more help because he refuses to work with us anymore, and then he's gonna go join the Black Talon and here, take our boy. Now give us more help because you're stealing him from us.
I think we can arrange that, especially with the treasure we've gotten. I imagine we have enough to buy a few slaves. I mean, Ben was relatively cheap.
Hey,
That felt
Damn.
sorry.
hey,
Damn.
yeah. Whoa.
You know what?
I
If it was me giving you
And-
up, I would have asked for at least 5,000 gold.
Also,
And secondly, it was a number that he wouldn't name out loud.
I was going to say also
Really?
I did
I
try
come from
to
a big
buy
family.
I did try to buy him and the price was absolutely insane, but that was just because he's very racist against tieflings.
That does make sense.
We need to sleep on things. I think
Yes.
everyone is still amped up
Very
after
true.
our little escapade into the depths.
I think for right now, the plan is potentially going to buy more of the enslaved Mataro and getting the fuck out of here and going to get Fizz's help. It's the plan for now. We'll sleep on it and talk tomorrow. And all of you, I mean it when I say this, this is one step closer for me to free my lady. And you all have my sincere thanks for that. You have done good. You really have. and you have made a difference to a lot of people, and especially me. Have a good night, everyone.
Just give you a nod.
The treasure is still above board, and they've started to kind of package it up. They do pull out the necklace and the potion for you. The other items, while not magical, like there's some things like armor and candlesticks and fine cutlery and stones and that sort of thing amongst the treasure chests. Upon your crew calculating all this out, Damon comes up to you and says, well, it's not that wasn't extremely lucrative. It was. There's about 4,000 gold amongst the treasure. We potentially could get more for it depending on how we price out some of these jewels. That's just coin. We have an estimate of potentially another 2 to 3 depending on how much the stones are worth.
Isaac, do you have a way of checking those magic items, seeing if any of them are of more value?
Yeah, I can do that. Isaac will start casting Identify on the items.
Okay. So, of the ones that are on the deck, you do see that the Crimson Potion that was in that chest is a... I want to make sure that I told you the right one. Is a potion of superior healing. And the pearl necklace. You identify this as a necklace of the deep mind. This is a very rare item that requires attunement by a spellcaster. This beautiful necklace of pale white pearls is linked together in a silver chain. Amongst these pearls, there are 3 pearls of power.
Ooh.
As an action, you can speak the command word to regain 1 spell slot expended spell slot up to a 3rd level. Once the pearl is used, it cannot be used again until the next dawn. Because the pearls are strung together, their magic resonates. When you use a pearl of power on the necklace, you also gain temporary hit points equal to the level of the spell that you restored. If you restore a spell of a 3rd level or higher, you roll a d20. On a 1, one of the pearls loses its magic and becomes a mundane pearl. While wearing this necklace, this also gives you a +1 to spell attacks and spell saves, as this can be used as an arcane focus. But with great power comes great responsibility. These pearls crave magic and resent being drained too much. If you attempt to use all 3 pearls in the same day, you must make a DC 15 con save. On a failure, you take 3d6 psychic damage and are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Ooh.
So, knowing that, this necklace potentially was full of pearls, but just depending on how the previous owner used it. There's at least 3 on here.
Yeah, I mean, this artifact seems powerful, and this may seem greedy, but perhaps better used in my hands.
Isaac, against my better judgment, I do actually trust you on this one. Go ahead and keep it.
I'll then kind of put the pearls around my neck and then begin attuning to them.
Okay, perfect.
As he's sitting there looking at magic items, Ollie will jump off of Ben's shoulder and turn back into himself, holding this massive fucking sword that's almost as big as he is, since he's a meek little fellow.
There you are.
Yeah.
Isaac, as a... Do you mind doing one more for me? And he'll set the sword down on the ground in front of him.
Of course. And I'll begin to cast Identify on the sword as well.
Okay. Awesome.
That's us, said Isaac, the great and humble.
Yep, that's me.
I did get all of us to the bottom of the ocean.
I believe in
also
you.
says-
Great. I never said you weren't great.
Ball says, I mean,
And also, you did heal me up from the brink of death, and I really do thank you for that. This is the second time I owed my life to someone, but I have learned since the first one that I should not throw my life away for your sake unless it can't be helped. I think I'm getting that right.
Isaac, as you are, as you identify this sword, this is a sword of the Guardian. Is the name that is given. It does look a lot like the Sorrow Kelp that you all saw. It is has the properties of a longsword. You do get a +1 to attack and damage rolls. This does require attunement by a druid, specifically. When you attack with this item, you have the option, depending on how you would like to use it. You could either use one of its 5 charges in a day to either cast. It's basically, if you hit, it's basically a smite similar to Dissonant Whispers, or you could give it an aura similar to what would be like a moonbeam hit, if that makes sense. So like, depending on the way that you want to flavor the use of your weapon, specifically if you use the Dissonant Whispers, the resonant magic of this echo of strikes, basically, you can deal an extra 1d6 psychic damage that then is added to your hit points. So you can heal yourself if you use the Dissonant Whispers feature with this Sorrow Kelp shaped sword. There's a couple of other things, but currently seems to be that's like Isaac, you can sense that there's more power to this sword, but like that's kind of the big hit here. So either you could do basically adding a smite to your longsword, but if you specifically choose to use the Dissonant Whispers flavor of it, you could also heal with it. So if you don't want to be mean and cause nightmares in people's heads, then it basically is just a kapow sword for now.
Shout out Kapow swords.
Yep.
I'll of course relay that information.
All right. Thank you. And I appreciate your generosity. And he'll pick it up and just kind of lost in thought, not really looking around at anybody. He'll just kind of start shuffling off to wherever they had slept the previous night.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope they are alright. So many people on this ship have been through too much.
Okay.
Mhm.
You do have a couple items in your bag as well. Were you wanting to identify those now or later?
Let's do it now.
Okay.
Rip the Band-Aid
For
off.
sure we have
Yeah.
for sure that locket that you guys found as well, down in the depths of the ocean. This is called the Locket of Shared Fate. And so this is another very rare item. Requires attunement. This locket, while being like under the sea, like even though it's a magical locket, and technically magical things are not supposed to be like tarnished, like this looks like it has been in the sea for a rather long time. As you open it, it seems bare. But as you kind of look around, like if you make eye contact with Sylvie, or if you make eye contact with Ruby or Ben, or like even think of someone, one of the faces inside of the locket, this metal face, starts to kind of shift, and a picture forms in the locket. So these pictures show the creature as they truly are. So even if any of your friends were to be disguised or shape changed or anything, like if for some reason this locket was bound to you while thinking of Ollie, for example, it doesn't matter if Ollie wild shapes. This locket will always show Ollie. As an action, you may bind the locket to a creature whose likeness appears within it. You must have a piece of their hair, blood, or another personal item to forge that bond. The bond lasts until you choose to sever it, or until you or the bound creature dies. When a bounded creature takes damage, you may use your reaction to take half of that damage instead. You suffer the same type of damage, so fire, necrotic, like except 1 for 1. You must be on the same plane of existence, of course, for this creature to work. So if anyone's blinking, that makes it a little bit tricky. You cannot reduce this damage through your own resistance or immunity. It has to be what the person being attacked is resistant or immune to. So if Sylvie gets hit with fire, she has resistance to fire. You potentially don't, depending on what your immunities are. So you would, versus if someone else got hit by fire, you would get their full brunt. Does that make sense? Sweet. Cool. There is a feature of this called the Last Breath. If a bonded creature is reduced to 0 hit points, you may choose to drop your hit points to 0 instead. If you do that, they remain at 1 hit point. Once this property is used, it cannot be used for 7 more days. However, of course, because it's at the bottom of the ocean, there is a curse and a price with this locket as well. Once the bond is made, this locket cannot be removed besides a removed curse or a wish spell. If the bonded creature dies while you are attuned to it, you take 4d10 psychic damage and gain 1 level of exhaustion as part of your soul feels to be torn away from it. The locket's face then becomes blank until another bond is forged.
If nobody else will, I'll take it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna toss this to Ben.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tank it. It's okay, guys.
Just be wise with who you are choosing.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out on my own.
Yeah. Because you could pick someone squishy,
Could. But then if they die...
right.
I'll think on it.
But yes.
I mean, even
again-
if we don't like use it for those purposes, we can also use it as like an espionage tool in just finding out people's true forms. That's always good.
Oh,
It is
Think
once you are bound to them. So that's
okay.
I was
yeah.
like, I was like, man, think about it. We could see what the Pirate King used to look like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
First
I
thing
mostly
came
did that,
along.
yeah, for flavor of you guys seeing what the locket can do in this moment. But no, it is not a seeing. It is not a true sight pair of goggles.
Dang it.
Almost, guys. We almost got her.
Yeah.
I'll add it to my ghost eye patch.
Honestly, I think it's
Um,
better if someone like puts that on you and then it gives you resistance to damage.
No, because then you're more important than I am.
Nope, nope. You're extremely
Well,
important and you're very
no,
loved.
okay, no, I said a concerning thing, and I know I did. No, that's not what I meant.
Just to be clear, you are loved here. Like, we do value
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Just being clear here, right?
Yeah, I got it. Believe me, you all are lovely people. That's not what I meant at all.
We need to get a ship therapist.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
I mean, you have a cook.
Food is good
Food-
therapy.
Food
No, no.
always helps.
No, we just need to get a bartender for the ship. Bartenders are part
True.
therapists.
True.
Ah, yes,
Yeah,
alcohol,
true.
the solution to everyone's problems.
I guess I do apologize. The Fire Genasi is very careful with how much alcohol she divvies out in a day.
Yeah, it does not make a
It
good bartender.
It just takes like one finger slip, and like straw tasting is really hard for her to do.
Cool. Was there more magic items? I don't want to draw away from that.
There was, if I remember
boy.
correctly, you had a wand as well, if I remember.
Ooh.
This one
There's
was
a
this one
wand
was.
and a pair of
It's a-
boots.
It's a wand of wanding.
Oh yes.
Oh, the
boots.
pair of boots too. Yeah, and I also got a
Yeah.
hammer way up at the top.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
That was
blacksmith hammer.
transmutation. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
The item for you, Ben, it is a hammer of mending. So
Hammer of mending.
you,
I'll add it.
you are Fix It Felix. Congratulations.
Does what it says on the tin.
Yes,
We
I
need
can.
to get you
I
a
can-
soldier baddie right now.
I can be Bob the Builder.
Yo, it comes full circle.
Full circle.
Sorry, I saved these boots in a different location than the rest of my notes.
Oh, whoa.
I mean,
No, they were just really good, and so I wanted to make sure that I had them saved. Girlfriend,
We believe in you. Come on,
Thank
girly
you.
pop.
I appreciate it. Even though you try to steal my name every single time we do introductions, it's fine.
I'm Tam. I don't know what you're talking about.
His name's just Tim, but he has a weird accent.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad. I had that happen. In my middle school, we had a Irish attendant at the reception front desk. So whenever she would talk over the intercom, it was very frequent that the wrong people would go to the office because she just had such a thick accent.
I think she called you. Are you sure? No.
No.
There was a
Um,
guy with a similar name to me. Sorry.
These are shrouded boots. So